Breaking news. Welcome to Lafree's Concept TV. Here is the headlines. Ex-President Obasanjo seeks arrest and imprisonment of most Nigerian leaders. Ex-President Obasanjo seeks arrest and imprisonment of most Nigerian leaders. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Now the details. Ex-President Obasanjo seeks arrest and imprisonment of most Nigerian leaders. The Genius Media Nigerian report that past President Obasanjo has sought the arrest and imprisonment of most Nigerian leaders. TGM gathered that former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo on Friday expressed disapproval at the current state of the country, saying that the majority of its leaders should be behind bars or on gallows instead of in public offices. This Nigerian news platform understands that Obasanjo, who spoke while addressing 6 lawmakers from the House of Representatives, maintained that in choosing good leaders, characters must be considered and questioned. The former president asserted that until leaders change their mentality, the country would never see the change it desired. His word read, "More than anything else, such as changing our system of government or moving to a single term of 6 or 4 years, we must change our ways of doing things in this country. We must decarbonize our brains. We must change our mentality and character." How I wish that the succeeding government had built on the foundation we laid, even if not as fast as one would have wanted it. Sadly, the blocks we put there are even been removed. What I know about Nigeria is that yes, if we get it right, the leadership, the team, because one tree does not make a forest, you need a good leader. But you also need a good team for a job well done. The point is that if we get this right, in about 2.5 years, we shall get some of the challenges behind us. And in about 10 years, we would have a solid foundation. And in about 25 years, we would be there. But what we have always done is take 1 step forward, 2 steps aside, and 4 steps backward, which is why we are where we are in the country. For me, it is not so much about the system, but we may need to rethink the liberal democracy where we talk of loyal opposition. What we do in Africa is sit down and reach a consensus. And after we have done that, there is no opposition. Everyone is on the same page and we move together. The word for opposition in all African languages that I have looked into is enemies. What do you do with loyal enemies? Nothing like that. Once you take it, it belongs to you. The winner takes all, and the opposition goes into the wilderness. That is what we do. But this is not good. We need everyone to join hands together and move society forward. The issue for me, if we get it right, whether we have a single term of 6 years or 2 terms of 4 years, is that we must decarbonize our brains and mentality. if you give someone a single term of 6 years, they can still do the evil they would have done in the case of 2 terms or 4 years. The only difference is that they would have done it within 6 years and not 4 years. That is, if they were not re-elected for another 4 years. To me, this is not our problem. Our main problem is ourselves. And until we take care of ourselves, even if we adopt a single term of 6 years or 1 term of 4 years with the same mentality and the same way of doing things, nothing will change. So the very beginning is ourselves. Yes, we have to rethink our democracy, but the character of people in government must change. With all due respect, most of those behind in government should right now be behind bars or in the gallows. The lawmakers encouraged included Abdulmalik Danga from Kogi, Dr. Usman Midala from Borno, Matthew Nwogu from Imo, Peter Laniekwe from Anambra, Kama Inkem Kama from Ebonyi, Ugochi Kenga from Imo. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Now, before I go, let's move down to the comment section. Let's see what people are saying. The first comment which I have here says, and he himself supposed to have been in prison for long. Another comment here says, beyond arrest, must our leaders continue to treat us like slaves? Nevertheless, President Obasanjo has so far excelled all the presidents. In his tenure, Nigeria was set free. That we are able to communicate through phones is made possible by him. Buhari's regime were years of low cost. A last comment which I have here says, yes, they deserve to be arrested. Let Buhari and Tinubu return Nigeria to the level it was during GEJ. Let OBJ return it how it took from Abacha. I know your phone will go for it.